going to our first game between Conglomerate of Ian, excuse me, and Team Predators on Northern Fjords. All right, so let's check out the builds that these teams are running. First off, for the Conglomerate of Ian, we have Breadcrumbs, a Hades piloted by Nano Duckling. A Hades, it's a Mobula with a Hades. Double arts flanking either side with Light Carronade Flamer for the close range. Their allies, Brick Says No Fun, a Mobula piloted by Steamy Noodle. It is a Hades Mobula, double art supplementing that with Gatling Light Flak for the close range, and their opponent's Team Predators already moving in to fight Greasy Dream, piloted by Mighty Kev. It is a Gat Banshee, rear Light Carronade Squid, and their allies, the Bobobula, piloted by Princess Tutu. It is a Hades Mobula, two more arts, Flamethrower, Light Carronade. So already, the Greasy Dream has moved in to engage the enemy team. They're going to be relying on their ally for the supplemental fire. So far, being forced out by the close range guns of the Brick Says No Fun. It can be difficult to land those light flaks against the Squid, which rebuilds its armor so quickly, but if they do, they can kill pretty much any ship in short order. It looks like now the teams have a little, or the ships for red team have a little bit of vertical separation, and Greasy Dream's gonna try to run past the Brick Says No Fun. They want to dual focus the Breadcrumbs, but Brick says no fun, and Greasy Dream might be walking into a little bit of a dual focus situation here. He's gonna have to try to dodge over the Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs rising up to engage the Caro Light Flamer, but Breadcrumbs in the process taking a huge amount of damage from the Gatling Banshee. They have to be very careful here not to lose their whole armor. The Bobobula coming in from behind, a little bit of split fire, but they see that the Breadcrumbs is the more damaged of the two red Mobulas, so that will be their focus. Some Artemis coming out from the Bobobula, not a lot of Hades. I mean, they can get this kill if their shots land. Breadcrumbs dodging upwards. Armor is down on the Breadcrumbs, but no Artemis. They're too high. They're above the Artemis arcs. Greasy Dream going to be coming up from behind, and I think when this whole armor goes down, that is going to be the end for the Breadcrumbs. A valiant effort, but really a tough situation once you let that much of your ship's health go. In the meantime, the Bobobula has become the focus of Brick Says No Fun. He's taken a lot of damage here. The Gatlings, yeah, I think he's probably going to be able to rise to safety, because the Greasy Dream now going to be supporting them, forcing the Brick Says No Fun out and sending them to their graves. It seemed like a little bit of a messy start to the beginning of that fight, with Greasy Dream charging right in and having to back off. But also, let me just stop mid-sentence and remind myself that I need to start the match timer, which I forgot. Let's say we're 4 minutes in. That sounds about right. But it did look a little messy from the Predators, but the Squid's maneuvers seemingly throwing off the Conglomerate's formation enough that they were distracted. They were not able to coordinate their focused fire, letting Bobobula take plenty of pot shots and finish off the red Mobula. And now the Greasy Dream, he's coming in low. He's trying to be sneaky here. Yeah, he realizes this is not the place to be. They do get valuable scouting information that they know the Conglomerate is behind Candy Mountain. But they will not be able to commit, because Bobobula will not have good arcs from this angle. Although it looks like they're going to. Greasy Dream maybe going to try to force the Breadcrumbs out into the open so that they can dual focus them with their ally Mobula. Breadcrumbs is in a pretty bad spot here. They're going to have to duck down, but that's not going to save them from the arcs of the red team. Greasy Dream now going to go for a ram. Not quite, but they do get the whole break with that Gatling in the Hades. Shots coming in from the Babobula. Breadcrumbs about to lose their balloon. Squid goes down somehow. Brick says no fun coming in. I mean, he saw Mighty Keb again trying to have some fun, and the answer to that is no. And now the Babobula is going to be the one forced out. Maybe a little bit of a flub from the Predators not managing to actually take down the breadcrumbs. They were extremely low. Now the Babobula, he's going to be trying some tricky stuff to get out of this situation. And I think he's probably going to be able to, as long as he doesn't lose his balloon here. He's going to be hydroing out. Oh no. Oh no. Too much hydro, friend. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mobula. Greasy Dream. Now, with the Conglomerate of Ian tying up the game, Greasy Dream has set up a little bit of an ambush. Those in the fighting game community might call this an option select. Because if his ally stayed alive, this is a good position for him to charge in and save them, but if their ally dies, they're relatively safe themselves, and they can just back red on out and wait for a respawn. Also, let me know how the audio levels are, or if there are any stream production issues. That's always welcome. Greasy Dream now stalking the Conglomerate of Ian. His ally has still not respawned. I'm not sure if this is the best decision. Is he going to try to go for that quick kill on the breadcrumbs, or is he maybe just looking for more scouting information? No, he's backing up. He's committing. He's shoot venting down. But the breadcrumbs is following them. I'm not sure. This is maybe not the best situation for the Conglomerate of Ian, because now the Mobula is kind of left alone with this squid. But the brick says no fun. Going to be dropping down, forcing the Greasy Dream out. I don't know why they've chosen to commit so early with their ally not yet into the game. This seems questionable decision making from Mighty Keb on the Greasy Dream. But he is a pretty adept squid pilot, taking only a very small amount of damage during all of that. This should let... Oh man, he's playing with fire. Just poking forward, poking the bear. I don't know if this is really what he wants to do, but he is keeping them distracted while the Babobula moves into position. It does seem the Babobula has stopped where he is. So I'm wondering when the moment that they choose to fully engage is going to be. And it looks like this is going to be it. Babobula is still pretty far out. Greasy Dream moving in, having to dodge up. They're continuing to just be so annoying for the Conglomerate. But now they've maybe a little too much okay. Greasy Dream now, he's hydroing up, burning out his balloon so he can drop back down. Leaving his ally in a little alone here. Babobula now being forced out by the close range guns of the Brick Says No Fun. Greasy Dream coming in from behind. The Gatling's coming out. The Banshee's coming out. We're seeing a little bit of Artemis from the Blue Mobula. Not enough to finish off Brick. And the Breadcrumbs has chosen to go for the Babobula themselves, but they are also heavily damaged. So they are forced down as well. Neither of these red Mobulas can really commit to this fight because the Gatling coming from the rear, from the squid, is going to take down their armor so quickly, and once their armor goes down, they will be going down as well. Breadcrumbs, got to be careful here. They really do not want to go down to match point. This is a very tense situation for the Conglomerate of Ian. But there's really nowhere for them to go. This is not a good position to be in. They're going to have to turn if they want to escape. And Mobula, not the fastest turning ship in the game. Hydroing up, going to try to dodge those Banshees. Successfully doing so. I mean, they have stayed alive long enough for the Brick Says No Fun to come back in. Taking down the red Mobula. But Mobula staying up. If they can stay alive, then they're going to be able to let their ally finish off the Brick Says No Fun with their supportive fire. Oh man, I wonder which of these Mobulas is going to go down first. But Mobula so heavily damaged, no balloon. He's going to be dropping out, but I think the Greasy Dream going to finish off the Brick Says No Fun. I mean, maybe what we're seeing here, maybe the Squid. Is the Squid the true counter to the Mobula? Seems like that might be the case.